Hello everyone across the world. My presentation today is on how and when to contact the TBC Commissioner. As a TBCian, do you know how and when to contact your commissioner? People normally are confused as to when and how to contact the commissioner for redress. And there are 3 occasions on which a member of the TBC community should and can contact the commissioner. 1 is if you plan to send a large transaction that totals more than 40,000 grains equivalent of gold. And 2 is if you are a victim of fraud, scammed, or theft. 3, the cases where the commissioner himself contacts you. So let's start from the first. If you plan to send large transactions totaling more than 40,000 grains, it is your responsibility, if you are going to send that much in kringles, that you document your exchange and notify the commissioner of this exchange. It is also important to understand that you do not need the commissioner's approval to do this transaction. Go ahead and complete the transaction. All that is required is to notify the commissioner's help desk of the transaction, and you share the documentation if possible and follow up once the transaction is complete. You will get a response from the commissioner to proceed if you have not already done so, and to be reminded to keep your documentation on the exchange of your TBC and kringles. However, there is a caution. If you send a large transaction such as just described, and you do not contact the commissioner before you do the transaction, both the sender and the recipient will have their send buttons turned off until investigations are complete. Be proactive, therefore, and contact the commissioner if you plan to do large transactions. You only have to open 1 ticket, and be sure to reply to the ticket. Opening multiple tickets on the same topic or multiple topics at once will result in your information being lost or not receiving the appropriate response. 2, if you are a victim of fraud, scam, or theft, the Commissioner's Office does investigate these cases to the best of their ability. It is important not to burden the help desk. Only document your situation and case. And remember, if you give or have given out your credentials to anyone, you are making and have made a big mistake. The help desk and the commissioner will never ask for your credentials. Beware that fraudsters are there to take advantage of you. If you are therefore unsure if an email or a website is fraud, please send a note to the commissioner for advice. Please note once again that the commissioner will never ever ask for your credentials. Resolution to fraud cases will greatly depend on the situation. You should never give your credentials to anyone expecting them to steward your account or exchange on your behalf. The TBC009.net wallet is encrypted, and the help desk or the commissioner does not have access to your security answers or your password. The only way for someone to get this information is by you not keeping the credentials safe. Provide as much details as possible to the commissioner, and only open one ticket and be sure to reply to the ticket. Opening of multiple tickets on the same topic or multiple topics at once will result in your information being lost or not getting the required response. 3. The case where the commissioner himself contacts you. The commissioner receives a daily report of transactions conducted at 40 grains in one single transaction or more, and multiple transactions totaling 200 grains or more each day. You will be sent an email requesting you to contact the commissioner to explain the nature of your transactions and provide documentation of the exchange occurring at the daily price to prevent discounting. You are required to respond to this inquiry through the commissioner's help desk and not the Kringle Cash help desk. Details on how to contact the commissioner are always provided, as well as instructions not to reply to that email, but rather follow the instructions in the email. If you decide to ignore the message in the mail and continue to conduct transactions without documentation, your send button and that of your recipient will be suspended until you comply. Once again, open only one ticket and be sure to reply to the tickets. Opening multiple tickets on the same topic or multiple topics at once will result in your information being lost or not responded to properly. You can always contact the commissioner on https://kringlecommissioner.on.spiceworks.com/portal. That is https://Kringle Commissioner, one word, .on.spiceworks, one word, .com/portal. Or you can also email the commissioner at help@kringlecommissioner.on.spiceworks.com. help@kringlecommissioner.on.spiceworks.com. Be sure to include your email address, your wallet address, and all relevant information. Tickets missing this information will have a delay in their resolution. Note very well that abuse of the Commissioner's help desk shall be enough grounds for having your access to the help desk blocked. Also, do not contact the Commissioner for password, cookie issues, complaints or suggestions. The Kringle cache issues or other help desk matters, as you will be referred back to the help desk. Again, in dealing with the Commissioner, you may be asked to prove that you are who you say you are. In that case, the Commissioner will direct you with what information to provide. Lastly, the Commissioner can only help you. Any other person, being your referrer or other parties, will have to contact the Commissioner by themselves. Note that the policy is strictly for you and by you. Thank you, and let us help end poverty together.